Hey everybody. Hello, hello. I done messed up my phone. Hold on, give me a minute. Cause I know Maurice is on. We're gonna give some people the uh-oh. There you go, right there. Give y'all a few minutes to pop on. Share, everybody, share. Go get y'all something to drink. I just got some pop. Go get y'all some tea. See, now that was Mickey's phone right there. Give you guys a second. Couple of more minutes. Because I felt like I was doing something wrong here. I got to share to my group, Politics Reboot. And shout out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. He's going to join me tonight. Couple more minutes, y'all. Couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. Or can I say seconds? Make sure y'all share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that Wyntis Hall is back on the air again. But how y'all been out there today? Look at all the comments. Hey, Mr. Cochran, Miss Janice, right versus wrong. Mary, they got my girl, Shanetta Woods. Girl, you've been giving me life. You gives me life with your comments and your quick comebacks. I think we were sisters in another life. Y'all keep sharing. Y'all keep sharing. I don't know. It seems like I've been a little off today. I'm trying to do some stuff here, and everything just been off, all off today. But it's been a good day. I hope y'all day been going well too. Hey, everybody, everybody, everybody. Hey, Mama. My mama watching y'all. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, from Jersey. Listen, okay, we doing it. We doing it now. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Miss Joanne. Y'all share. I need everybody to share. And let me tell you what we need to do because we're trying to go live at the council meetings and we need some more YouTube subscribers. So I need everybody to please go get somebody, get their phone if you have to, and subscribe and like our videos on YouTube. So we'll be able to bring you everything live from the council chambers. Now go and tell the king to quit talking because the queen is about to take over. I'm just playing. Let that man talk because he be playing his blues and stuff. Let him get the going. Mickey, did you tag our NOLA people? Tell everybody hi, Mickey.
Hi, everybody. Hold up.
Y'all see, we wasted a little bit of time here. That's all
Every
we do.
time,
We just waste a little time right now. Just waste a little time.
Thank you, Bada. Yes, yes. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get me a chair down there because them seats down
I
in
be telling
council.
her, but see, they laughed at me
Mm.
when I take my lawn chairs, and him and Trevor, they try to be young, even though Trevor is young, but they backs be hurting, and they be having to take them some muscle relaxers. But I take my lawn chair, and my back be just fine the next day. Hey, they got my first lady. She's on here, Arthur Woodson. I ain't nobody summoned you, Arthur Woodson.
I
You
sent it.
did.
Yes, I did.
I think I may have sent it to him too. I'm gonna send it to you, Art. Right versus wrong. Kevin Tay, what's up, Jeff? Who else we got on here? Mama Quill, KC. Yes, go subscribe now. See, I know it's people on here that haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel. And y'all get out here and share and share and share and share and share some more and share again.
We only 1,000. We only 112 away from history.
112 away from making history. Mickey,
112 away. Because
Mickey said we about to make history.
our goal is to get up to that 200,000 and 300,000. But we got to start somewhere.
Yes, we do got to start somewhere. My goal is to be like that CJ So Cool guy because he be making a lot of money on YouTube. So I can give back to the community, But everybody in game is to make money, but I'm gonna give back to the community. Some of it, some of it, you know what I'm saying. Some
I
of
want
it.
to be able to take care of people. We can,
Right. When I eat, I want y'all to eat. There go. Wait a minute. Kermit is in here. Kermit, that is my council buddy. If you see me at council, you see me with Kermit. Hey Jojo, how y'all doing? Hey Miss Barb Adams, how you doing? Adams Barb, but I think I said that right. So listen, we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. It's enough y'all on here.
Is it enough?
Well, we almost to 100 with the YouTube side. We'll get up there. So listen. Oh, Dr. Padron, you can't be asking no questions. First of all, while we get started, I want everybody to please pray for a dear friend of mine, Dr. Danielle Green. She lost her mother this week. So, Danny, 810 News Media Group, we are sending prayers to you and your family, and Arthur and your girls, everybody, to the whole entire family. We are keeping you in our prayers. So again, we love you. You need anything from us, let me know. I can I can sing if you need me to, girl. I got you. So listen, let's get started. We had the council meeting last night and we had fun. And right off the bat here, it's a couple things that I wanted to say. The first thing is the metal detectors. The metal detectors were interesting to say the least. They jumped right off into it. But let me back up first. Attorney Kim was there, and they also had another attorney there last night. Never seen him before. I posted a picture of him on Flint Politics Reboot. And he basically just said that they rotate. They don't have nothing vested in the meetings. They just sit there. Like he was like, it was my turn today. He was very vocal and happy to say what he was doing. It was just my turn today to come. And that's why I'm here today. He didn't care about nothing else. He was just sitting there wasting his time. And so after that, they got to talking about Mays specifically, how the administration is playing politics, petty politics. And he said that they're playing selective political games, political prosecution using the council chambers because they have put a warrant out for an alleged incident that happened in the council chambers against a resident. And so Mays and also Councilwoman Tanya Burns, they both expressed, how, like, why are we doing this? How dare you do this? You're just doing this for a show. The whole metal detectors thing was just a ploy. And that's all it was. Really, it was. He had a press conference about it. It didn't do anything. And when we got there, Officer Metcalf, he was there. He obsessed with these AirPods he got, y'all. And so he was playing with his AirPods, and there was another cop there. And if I'm not mistaken, that other cop was eating. And Mickey, play the tutorial for the people so we can show them how to walk through the metal detectors. This how y'all gotta walk through downtown.
Hold up, hold up. 1 second.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to the door. You're gonna know. They're gonna light them. Okay, then I walk back. I go. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk to the door. You're gonna know. They're gonna light them. Okay. Then I walk back. Okay. What you doing? Uh-oh. Okay. Then nobody stop it now. Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm unmuted. So that was it. That was basically how to walk through the council chambers. So as you can see, nothing happened. Trevor came down there with one of the biggest guns I ever seen in my damn life. I made sure he stayed over there, and I stayed on the other side of the room because I know a girl. I know a few girls and a few black men too that have got mistakenly shot, and I didn't want to be one of them because my life just started. Because y'all know I'm retired now. So I made sure that Trevor stayed on his side of the room and I stayed on the other side. But as you can see, it didn't stop nothing. They didn't do nothing. I seen more guns last night down there out in the open than I've ever seen in my life. Everybody said they had their gun. Even Councilman Fiver said, I got my gun on. And it didn't stop anything. So the mayor did that whole big publicity stunt while he was going to have the metal detectors up there and he was going to keep everybody safe and this is for you and this is for us and we're going to be moving Flint forward in a positive direction, which I thought the speech was nice, but as you can see, it didn't stop anything. You don't even have to go through the metal detectors if you don't want to. Now, on the flip side of that, and I'm sure Tanya is going to talk more about that press conference that the mayor had because she was in attendance, her and Councilman Mays. And I can't wait to hear Tanya's show about that Saturday. Now, apparently, well, I'm not going to say allegedly. I'm going to say, well, what? Good evening. Hey, well, good evening, Councilwoman Tanya Burns. So I'm not going to say allegedly. I'm going to say she didn't. So Liddell didn't fall for Sneely's BS either because she didn't come to the meeting. And she said she didn't feel safe. So, Mickey, because y'all think I want y'all to know I come with receipts. Mickey, put up what the baby said
hold on,
about her
give me a
not
second.
being safe. She didn't feel safe.
Let me get that for you. Get that together.
Now y'all know I don't do this much, but I wanted y'all to try to see a few things here that's going on that I don't be making this stuff up.
What you made up this time?
I didn't make up nothing. I didn't make up nothing. Now I want everybody to see exactly what I seen when Liddell made that post yesterday when council meeting was going on.
She ain't made no
Right there.
post.
Yes, she did. There go her
No, she
post.
didn't make no post.
Can they still hear me, Mickey?
Yeah, I ain't. Let me go ahead
Okay.
and add it to the what's her name. You got me go get it.
So here's Liddell's post that she made. Unfortunately, my life was threatened if I showed up for the council's committee meeting today. Sorry for the inconvenience. Flint deserves better. Hashtag second ward. Now, then of course, somebody sent me a text saying that they was trying to get her Uber. I'm not lying. Mickey put it up. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna walk through this together tonight. Mickey, put up the Uber text.
Nah, let me get to the Uber text. Uber text, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I was the black. There we go.
this the one you want?
Yeah, so it said a captain at the Flint Police Department has been sending out texts for an officer to pick up Liddell Lewis at her home and provide security to and from her home. And so far, he has been ignored. So now she couldn't get all the light by herself. Here come Eva. Now go ahead and put up there what Eva said. And I'm going to read it for the people what Eva Worthing said. So Eva said, out of an abundance of caution for
Let me
my
get it up there
safety.
first.
Oh, you haven't got it yet?
Yeah, let me
Is
get
it
it up.
you got it there
Let
right
me
there?
blow it up. Let me
Blow
blow
it up
it
for
up
the
so
people.
people can see it.
So she said, out of an abundance of caution for my safety, I have decided to stay home from today's committee meeting. There have been Facebook posts made that have encouraged residents and non residents to come to council tonight with a firearm. I didn't see those posts. But then again, we don't run in the same circles. Yesterday, the mayor tried to hold a press conference. Eric Mays and Tanya Burns showed up to cause chaos. Tanya's own video shows her intimidating the mayor's staff. With that energy, absolutely nothing would get done tonight. The meeting will turn into a place in which council members will complain about the mayor instead of doing what they were elected to do: improve the lives of their residents by discussing and voting on important issues. But here's what she's really worried about. Because Mays has monetized these council meetings by posting TikTok videos, selling t-shirts, and asking for funds through GoFundMe, the council meetings have been unproductive. We have not gotten city business done in months. Council must take action against those who are hindering the business of the city of Flint. Please let your council person know that you want to see productive meetings instead of name calling and chaos. Now, Mickey, I'm starting to see a pattern. You can take it down now. I'm starting to see a pattern. I don't know if y'all starting to see the pattern, but I'm seeing the pattern. When Liddell don't come, Eva don't come. But I do want to say this. 810 News Media Group, we don't condone any type of violence of any sort. And Liddell, I'm a mother, you're a mother. I'm not even going to say if, because I don't believe that anybody could be that cruel or that sick to make up something that they are receiving threats. So if you are receiving threats, because word on the street was the police report hasn't been filed yet. So I'm urging you to file that police report so that the people can get down. Let the police do their job and get down to the bottom, whoever may be threatening these council people. That's serious. Look at Dennis. But you know all about that situation now, don't you? But I'm just saying, you don't deserve to be threatened. Nobody deserves to be threatened. So file a police report. Since you've been threatened, show them the receipts or whatever you got, the text messages or however you said you was going to use, supposedly alleged got threatened, so they can get to the bottom of this. Then I've been hearing a lot of talk about how come they didn't put the metal detectors at the front door of City Hall. Now, the only reason why I think it was a good idea for them to put the metal detectors at the council chamber doors is because city council got their own garage that they park in, and they the ones that have more guns than we do. Now, as Dennis last night, he said he had his gun. And we know Tanya got a CCW. We know gun toting Judy got something that she be carrying. And hell, we don't know who else got guns up there. So look like they need the one to get patted down, not us. They got all the guns up there on stage. So that's why I think that they put it there. Now, this may go against popular opinion. Me, I don't really give a damn. We always saying we want safety, we want safety, we want safety. We want to be protected. I get that. Me personally, I think the metal detectors was a great idea. On the flip side, it wasn't no damn body there. We was playing with the thing. Me and Kermit had fun running back and through because we found out it go from green to red. We thought it was some Christmas color lights that they put on there. So we was just running back and through the damn thing. Mickey, did you see anybody get stopped from the metal detectors? Because I didn't see anybody get stopped from the metal detectors. I think it was all up there, just like they said, for sure. It didn't stop anything. So, Trevor, I can't wait to Trevor's rant tomorrow. Now, y'all make sure y'all tune in at 1 o'clock tomorrow for Trevor's rant. I don't want to take nothing away from Trevor. I want Trevor to explain why he came in there looking like he was about to go over there and fight the Israelites, because I never seen a gun like that before. He came in there strapped up and ready to defend his Second Amendment rights. And that was all for it. I just didn't want him by me because, like I said, mistakes happen and they may say me and Trevor look alike, but we don't. That's all I want to say about that. Mickey, jump in. Give me some of your thoughts, Mickey.
You dropped the ball with that
What do
one.
you mean I dropped the ball,
No, I'm just
Mickey?
messing with you.
I mean that's how I felt. Um,
I mean, to me, I'm with you. What you were saying, and like other people I heard, why didn't they say that? Why, if you was really trying to protect the people, when you put it at the gate, when you
oh, I
first
forgot
come
to do
in,
my woo woo woo. We made it to 135. I'm sorry, I'm just tired tonight, y'all.
for sure. I'm saying I would have thought he would have put it down when you first come through City Hall and not wait till you get to the chamber. So what he's saying, he can tell that if a person was want to come and do something, you can get all the way up to the elevators.
Yep, you can get all the way up to the elevators.
I
You
mean,
can get all the way up to the third floor.
to me, it was a publicity
It
stunt.
was, that's all it was. We know it was a publicity stunt because wasn't nobody out there. The officers was inside. I'm telling you, me and Kermit made that thing go off at least 25 times. Nobody even came to the door. Nobody paid attention to us. So, how do y'all feel about the metal detectors? Do y'all feel it was just a show or a sham? I don't know. I heard Miss Beverly say tonight when I was watching Maurice Davis that, it wasn't any other council meetings that she's seen. Now, I didn't witness some, especially my girl down there in Grand Prairie, Texas. They council meetings got a little out the way. And then it's another one I'll be watching too that they get a little, passionate about what they saying. But we've been telling y'all this over and over and over again. To me, everything starts on social media. You get these happy keyboard warriors that don't even live within a 10-mile radius of Flint, hyping up everybody. They ain't coming nowhere near City Hall. The people that they hyping up, the hype up people that do live here, they ain't coming nowhere near City Hall. Then you got a bunch of people down there that's really not gonna do anything, but they getting punished because of all of these keyboard gangsters on Facebook. Y'all too old. If I'm 47, some of y'all, I see people, grandmamas and aunties, mothers of the church, people that wear cloths over their knees, out there arguing on Facebook. Stop. Y'all say y'all want to move forward. Y'all say y'all don't want to be a part of the madness. Well, quit participating in it. It's really that simple. They have something that I found out that you can do on Facebook to eliminate a lot of the stuff that if you don't know what to do. It's called scroll. Scroll past the damn comment that you don't want to see. Yes, Mickey. Jackson, Mississippi is in the building. Been hearing a lot about Jackson, Mississippi. I wonder what y'all got going on down there because I know somebody that keep liking to go to Jackson, Mississippi. Okay, Mickey, did you have something that you wanted to say about that? Because I know we talk a lot about the keyboard warriors and the fake pages and the anonymous people, and that's starting to irritate me because it started on Facebook, if you ask me. The stuff really started on Facebook and it carries over. But the people on Facebook, like I said, they're not the ones that's at the meetings.
No, I don't. You know what, man? First I was looking at it, but then I just scrolled past it, man. 'Cause I look at it like, one of some of the stuff I've been hearing them say. So I know that they really not for the people. They just his supporters. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? What I think Trevor exposed was that, to me, just my humble opinion. I think what he exposed, not that he had guns, showed everybody had been carrying. They want to say, well, people though who ain't got, quote unquote, shouldn't have guns, shouldn't have them, basically saying people with records. They just don't want
Mm-hmm.
to come out and say it. But it wasn't that. It was everybody was carrying.
Right,
But this
right.
is, this is what they made this situation. What I mean by Neely people, I believe they made this situation more than what it is. Like how I don't know what Eva just running around not coming to a meeting. She should be recalled.
Eva
For,
just don't. She don't want to come. Like I said, she gets in power with her super friends, but maybe she is scared too
no,
without her super friend not
no,
being there.
I'm gonna tell you who Eva remind me of. You know how them people to go along and get along. That's what she
Hmm.
is. She just seen Liddell jumped out on something. She got to go along with her.
Right.
Liddell not coming. Let's give her a reason not to show up.
Right, because she didn't come last week.
Right.
Last week, Liddell didn't come. Eva said she was sick. This week, Liddell said she got threatened,
Yeah.
and Eva said she was sick or she didn't
But
feel like coming again. I don't know.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you see the hypocrisy. But what, like I said, I thought you can't tell if the mayor, but it really showed that the power that he had, he really didn't have to will none. Because you had that up there. But where did the money come? Opera money. He's
Yeah,
spending
the
the opera
ARPA
money.
money, the ARPA money. So, and that's what I had wrote down here. So, Councilman Mays asked, he said, the administration, he asked, called Chief Green up, and Chief Green said that the mayor's administration is who he spoke to about the metal detectors. So they were the ones who approved it. We don't know how much it was because it was no resolution that came forward. I heard one of the CFOs of I don't know all the new people. They change weekly. But somebody said right now it wouldn't be an additional cost for someone to man the metal detectors. As we can see, we know why because there was nobody out there. But I do like, speaking of cost, you know who I like? I like that new CFO. He's not going to be there quite long with us. What's his name? I think it's Mr. Moore.
Oh
I
no,
think
he's not
he's
gonna
not
be
going to
there
be
long.
there long because they asked him a question last night. Mays got him. And you can thank Mays for his job. Not he won't last another month. Mays asked him for a budget spreadsheet. He said, "Oh yeah, I got it." He said, "You do?" He said, "Yeah, it's back there. You want a copy of it?" Oh, they couldn't get that man off the mic fast enough. And then the man told him, he answered the question and he was real honest about it. They would basically ask him, like, why are you so unprepared? He said, I gotta work with this all I got to work with. And they couldn't believe that man had said that. But I liked him. He was honest. Listening from Columbia, South Carolina. Thank you. Mickey, we're gonna go through that at the end. Mickey, you gotta put the
Mm-hmm.
questions up there. Put the questions up there for me so I can see the questions that the people may have. So, as it goes on,
Oh, there go one for you.
okay, crazed gunman plus the metal detector at council doors means it's too late. That thing needs to be at the main doors. Again, the council people come up through the garage. So if they are riding with someone or if they have people riding with them, who's going to check them? If they come to take the elevators all the way up to the council chambers, remember, they the ones with the guns. They the ones with the guns now. They said it last night. Now they the ones sitting up there with the guns. Now it's not fair that we got to go through the metal detectors at the main door, but they can come up in the garage and walk right in with their guns. So that's why they had it at council chambers. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because I just think it was a good idea, but nobody's out there, so that made it a bad idea. And it was just for the news. It was all pomp and circumstances, they say.
Yeah, how you think it worked out for him?
I don't think it worked out that good at all because, as you can see from the video I did, they weren't really happy about what I displayed on Facebook today, running back and forth through it. So it didn't work.
No, they wasn't happy.
They wasn't happy about that. I
Oh,
got
they
a couple
was.
calls about that video, but I'm just saying it didn't work. I mean, the lights work, but it was nobody out there to say, "Excuse me, can you step to the side?" Even when I went through it, when Officer Metcalf was playing with his AirPods, I said, "Well, do you want to search me?" And he looked at me like, "No." And so, anyway, as we go on,
Hey, how you doing, Wyntis? You said you want a question.
what is the latest on the FOIA on the city phones? I haven't heard anything, Mr. My Name or Miss My Name. Right versus Wrong is currently working on that. And if you are a member of Flint Politics Reboot, I'm assuming that you will get the information there first before it hits the rest of the social groups. Hey, there's my girl, Miss Rodriguez from the DMV. It's a form of intimidation from the mayor so the people don't come. Girl, they wasn't coming anyway. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. The same people come all the time anyway. The only time we get a influx of people coming is when there's something going on, like, oh yeah, the water crisis. But it's been going on for 10 years to the people then stop dwindling down from coming from that too. So let's keep going.
You cool.
So Mays said something yesterday. He knew he didn't have the votes, so I think he was just talking out the side of his neck, where he said that he wanted to remove the city attorney and the chief of police if he found out that they were just using the council chambers for selective political prosecution. Which word on the book today I seen from Right versus Wrong, allegedly, I have to say allegedly because none of this stuff that I know to be true yet, that they said the city attorney Kim, he may be leaving.
Mm.
Now I did find it strange yesterday that he was also there when they had another attorney sitting there. Why they need two, I don't know. Maybe two brains are better than one. So let's keep going. Now, before I jump back into this council stuff, I was surprised to hear, and I want Tanya to divulge in that a little bit since she's watching a little bit more Saturday. Write this down for your notes, Tanya, because you said that you walked in and you seen the ad hoc committee. They were meeting with some residents, and then someone was so kind to share with me a post by one of the residents that shall get no airplay on my platform. She said that she made a post urging other residents to sit down with the ad hoc committee so they can also get the info. Something's wrong with the picture. So you mean to tell me that the ad hoc committee, which consists of Liddell Lewis and Judy Priestley, the ones that President Mays, that he was president at the time. Now you mean to tell me that the ad hoc committee is just they didn't present nothing to council for the past 2 years, but now all of a sudden they meeting with selective residents. What about your colleagues? I mean, how much ARPA money is left? Who y'all giving it to? Like everybody want to know this, not just call and get a meeting with whoever calls you. Like share this information with everybody. What is the secret? At this point, we not done. We know y'all ain't got no more money.
Yeah, that money gone.
That money is gone. Judy tried to tell us 2 months ago when we was over there at the county building that the money was sent to the government. It was not sent to the people. And she reminded us again when we got in the new chambers that you got your $300 water credit on your water bill. That's it. That's all you're going to get. So we know the money is gone. At this point, we just want to see what the hell you did with it. That's it. So
Hold
what,
on.
what, what,
I
what?
seen this one. I gotta put this one
Put
up.
it up
They
there.
went
Let me
off
see.
for it.
Let me see. Maybe I can look at it on my phone.
I'm gonna put it up there
Oh,
real
thank
quick. Let
you.
me see. I want the YouTube people. Shout out to the
Shout
100.
out to the
Yeah.
YouTube people. We
Hold
made it
on.
up to, you know what? The YouTube people is killing y'all on Facebook. 157 people. Thank everybody for joining. So, worst decision ever appointing them to the ad hoc committee. And I do agree with you, ATN Flint. And by the way, everybody, go follow ATN Flint on TikTok. I love their videos. And Councilwoman Tanya Burns. Nothing was presented ever for they stated the administration was secretive. Yes, and I can't, like I said, I can't wait to Councilwoman Burns talks about that Saturday. And 810 Flint, I do agree that was the worst decision ever made. But President Mays at the time was trying to be a team player and give a little bit to everybody. I understood what he was trying to do, but he came across to them as scary, I guess. But it's funny how they dismantled everything else that he did but that ad hoc committee. Stay tuned. Okay, so what did you put up? Mickey just flying through these comments. Neely said 40 plus million left. Neely also said he had a college degree, and that claimed to be false too. So we have to see that on paper. Don Pfeiffer, thanks for watching the Don. The money went to all of Neely's nonprofits. Thank you, Don. I will have you here in this chair soon. Dennis said that you couldn't come, but Don, I think me and you could do one hell of a show because, darling, hold up. Put a pin in that. I too said back during the election that Neely was saving this money for his nonprofits. He's too cheap to pay out political favors out of his pocket. So what? And Mickey is laughing, but Deltanya Burns, I said Deltanya because that's what Vanessa Pringle, she used your government name when she was in your face and your phone. Me and Deltanya, we were doing his little swearing in ceremony when we were also on the Nearly bandwagon, and he sent us the Dollar Tree. So the man is cheap. So this ARPA money was his war chest, as they call the money that the politicians have their war chest. He used that $94 million to play politics.
Mhm.
And I told you all, but hey, don't shoot the messenger. I just happen to be right a lot of times because I just happen to know nearly a little well. So moving right along, we got anything else up there? I'm skipping over around stuff a little bit because I want to make sure that I highlighted these points before we went back to council. Wait, what? Huh? It's nothing up there,
Yeah,
Mickey.
it is.
No, it's not, Mickey. Ain't nothing up there on that screen.
Your YouTube, the YouTube people that's on there, you ain't look at that up there.
Mickey, it's nothing up there on the screen now. I don't see nothing. Now come on around here and show me what you're
You
looking
don't
at.
see that left top corner?
Neely also said that he's
No,
trying
right
to
here,
still.
left top corner. Well, you see your views on your YouTube and Facebook.
You wanted me to see.
No, I ain't want you to say what Kermit lying. That's what I was putting up for you. What Kermit said. Now this was a funny one.
Mickey. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan. We're going to take this time out now for an advertisement from the Great Roadhouse. I just came from there eating some tacos. So if you guys are hungry one late night, shoot on over to the Roadhouse on Pasadena and have Dink and Auntie Annette whip you up some of those great tacos or either some fish and chicken in the kitchen. Okay, now back to our programming. Now, what was you putting up that Kermit said? Kermit. They still owe money for the chamber remodeling and want to come up with 2 to 3 million for the garbage contract. And how much money is in the general fund? Now Kermit lost his damn mind again last night because Kermit, like my mother, you both acted the same today. When the people came up there, and I didn't mess with that garbage contract man because he looked like he came right from Italy with his grandfather. Mob, garbage, get all of that. And so he said that we're going to give all the residents, we're going to give you all free trash carts, like, free. They dangled that little word free in front of us. We cross supposed to go crazy. But in order for us to give you that free garbage can and that free recycling can, we need 2 million of your ARPA dollars. They failed to, they left that out. Don busted us across the head with that yesterday. So it's not really free, and then they only have 300 extra, but they said they got serial numbers, so they know which house they go to. But he said they was windproof. The wind don't blow them. Now these is the first trash cans that I ever seen that the wind ain't gonna blow down. So these some special ass trash cans. And so just like Kermit was going through it last night, my mother was going through it today, and she said, well, you know what, why in the hell they want to tie us up in a 9 year, 5 year, 6 year contract? Because of course they're doing a great job now, but the longer that they go on, they ain't gonna do nothing if they get that 9 year contract. They're not going to perform at their best service. And so he went on to say that we were comparing apples to oranges when we were talking about these other towns like Livonia, because all they put out on the curb is one trash can. Now he said, now if y'all just want to put out one trash can and not the 72 garbage bags alongside it, you too can get a discount. So I don't know how they're going to work out this garbage deal. Now, one thing that I did make note of, because I'm trying to give you the best news that I can in the way that I know how. Quincy Murphy, he touched me last night. Not really, but I mean, he not physically, but he touched me because Quincy has really been making a lot of sense lately. Quincy said the one thing that's probably going to get him called down to Neely's office, if he wasn't there today, he'll definitely be there before Tuesday morning. Why didn't the garbage contract go out to bid? Oop, when he said that, immediately he knew he messed up too. But it makes you wonder, why didn't the garbage contract go out to bid? And while we're talking about things going out to bid, it just happens to be October. And I remember a man that I interviewed by the name of Mr. John Carpenter, who said that those golf courses were too supposed to be going out to bid what? October, November, the contract was up. So Flint, whose wards is the Swartz Creek Golf Course and the Kersley Park Golf Course in? Maybe the council people need to make sure that we're getting our bucks worth on that and not getting sold again for $15,000.
And that's the point I be making.
Oh, he speaks.
Oh well, my bad, because you finally said something that caught my ear.
Go ahead, Mickey.
Now that is what I'm saying. What you just brought up, how Dennis caught that.
Mm-hmm.
You never see Candace saying that. Did you see Candace didn't really do no talking? Then when
I can't really see the top of her damn head.
I'm just gonna tell the people in the 7th Ward, you're being underrepresented because she don't ask questions. And that 2nd Ward and that what is it, 9th Ward?
2nd and 9th Ward haven't been there in the last 2 weeks because they've been scared. Maybe they can, but Neely is gonna have to. He's gonna want this garbage contract to go through, and he's gonna need those 2 votes. So I'm just gonna predict by Monday she's not gonna be scared anymore, or they're gonna allow them to call in and vote. It's gonna be some crooked mess that going behind it because he's gonna get that garbage contract through. I'm telling you. But the one thing that I really want the council people to pay attention to. Think about this. Why would you lock yourself into a long term garbage contract? I mean, it may be new technology coming up, new competitors, just new everything. See what else is out there. You never know. Somebody may be able to beat this price. And I read the article that my homeboy Sam Moom, I'm cool with Sam, and he said, outsourcing, we gonna have to, it'll be best to outsource this garbage contract. And so, of course, my phone blew up again because I was a union girl coming up, and I understand why he said that now, because they don't have the trucks, they don't have the people. I get it. But I also Wyntis's way of thinking is like Quincy's way of thinking. And I hate to say that, but like I told you, me and Quincy used to attend these meetings together. You got to start somewhere. And I know I was going back and forth today with my union friend on the phone, and it's really not a lot of municipalities out there that have their own garbage collection service. So it may be difficult to do. But while we have this ARPA money and we're just giving away multi-million dollar garbage contracts, I mean, we can start somewhere. We got to start building back up. I just don't feel like we should just give up. That's just my take on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Priority gave big dollars to Neely already. That contract is going to pass or legs going to be broken. Don, let me know when you want to come on, baby. Dennis said me and you couldn't sit down together, but it'll be one hell of a show. So let me know when you want to come on. Sean Simpkins, okay, except when she tried to move that resolution and it got shot down. Now, Liddell was on Facebook today because somebody asked her what happened to the garbage contract, and she said it got voted down. So we know they're gonna be there Monday for that. Now, and let me tell you another little message that I got today. And I said that I was gonna bring this up when I got here on the show. Mickey, talk real quick while I find this.
Oh, what up, Clark? What everybody that just tapping in, and why you here? Why she's finding more trouble for us to get in? You came in on the YouTube side of the game. Can you like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel? We're doing our best to try to knock down with the haters saying that we're not bringing you
quality
information that you need.
Oh, the haters motivate me. Listen,
they hated us to a new studio.
I know.
This one look different.
Yes, it does look different.
Okay.
Thank you. You did a good job, Mickey.
Thank you,
and Trevor and Clegg. You guys did good work. So I got this message today. It said, "Hey, Wyntis, I hope you're doing good. Keep up the good work. I have a question. Since the 5 votes have kind of shifted, do you think that is why Lewis and Worthing have slacked off coming to the meetings? What do you guys think? Do you think that because they see this shift in dentists that they are kind of slacking off, or are they really scared, or has Liddell stepped in some boo boo?
As the good reverend would say.
As the good Reverend Thrillkill would say. Now, my thought on this, Liddell, she initiated this by going national to the Young Turks. It backfired on her. It backfired on her, and she's trying to let the smoke cool off of her behind before she comes back in council chambers. Now, that's just my humble opinion. What do y'all think? I'm curious to know what do you guys think about that?
Dr. Petroni, what? Oh, he said the vote was 3-3. What was that? The garbage contract, Dr. Petroni, that was voted 3-3.
It had to be the garbage contract because I think that's the only thing that they actually voted on last night.
Oh, here go Mr. Long. Put Don back up here.
Don, garbage will come back on Monday as walk on. It would be a 4-year extension versus the 5-year extension. Yes, Don, it will. I absolutely agree with you. Now, here's another. I got this one, and I'm going to say who sent me this one. It's my guy, Philip Lee. He said some of them don't even care about things. We were talking about some stuff. He said they do whatever they think they need to and use whoever they can to further their own personal interests. For those folks, it doesn't matter who they think is in charge because they think everyone is there for them and only them. So I get what he was saying. You don't work for the mayor. You work for the people who voted you in. You got to start listening to your constituents. You are not doing that. This garbage contract is not, to me, it's not benefiting the city of Flint. For this, I wouldn't get stuck in a long term contract. I just wouldn't. That's me. But hey, I don't own the city of Flint. Now, let's see what else we can go over. They wanted to talk about the metal detectors. They wanted to go into extensive detail, length talking about it. I did agree with Councilman Murphy again last night, where he didn't vote to talk about it again. He was like, "I'm not going to talk about it now. Make a motion. We talk about the motion, and then have another talk." I kind of agree because that does prolong a lot of things. He's saying, like people have learned to manipulate the system and how to get more talking time. And I do agree. Like basically, what I just want people to realize, if you don't get anything else that I say on this podcast, just know people know how they're going to vote by the time they get out there on that council floor. So you don't have to put on this great show, this great debate, talking 5 and 6 times because you know already how you're going to vote. Now, Councilman Pfeiffer, he also said that the metal detectors, it was just playing politics. He said that the police chief has never even called him back about his threats that he received. And he did go on to say that he now has a gun. So maybe since Liddell got threatened, maybe Chief Green, if you call Liddell, maybe you can call Councilman Pfeiffer back too and work together and see who's threatening these council people. I want to see those police reports. I mean, Councilman Pfeiffer is putting in police reports, word on the street say from here to Nevada. So anyway, Judy said that the environment was toxic. And she also carries a damn gun. See, this is what I'm saying. This is why they need to go at the council chamber doors. As you can see, they the ones with all the damn guns, not us. Judy said she was a lifetime member of the NRA and the Gun Association of America. And she also thought that the metal detectors would just be profiling certain people. So even the council people aren't really for this. But they still voted no not to discuss it and moving right along. So Mays wanted to talk about the houses. And I really don't know a lot about that to really give you a lot of information, but I think it was a lot of BS. I want to sit down and actually talk with Don about this and Dennis, because I would like to have both of the brothers. Wouldn't y'all like to see both of the brothers on the show? Don and Dennis. I want to see these. I want to talk to you guys about the land bank, because I talk to the land bank, but when I talk to other people, I get a total different story. So my understanding is this bundle package that was bought right up from under these people, the land bank wasn't really thinking that this bundle package was going to get bought, because it hasn't. This is like the first time in history that somebody has actually purchased this bundle package. And so if they hadn't have purchased it, it would have, those homes would have went right back into the land bank, and then they would have became the owners of these houses that people have lost for not paying their back taxes. For instance, I keep going to this house that was on Mackin Road. This house was tore up from the floor up. I mean, groundhog gangs, skunks everywhere. They had an in-ground pool in the backyard. It was just, ugh. Land bank came, redid that whole house, and the last time I checked with them, they didn't know who was talking to them. They said that it wasn't going to be sold for nothing less under $90,000. But as I looked on realtor.com today over there in the area where that house was on Mackin Road, nothing has sold for under 126,000. So who are they trying? What buyers are they trying to attract? Because that's not affordable housing to me, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Um, Everything in construction can be rebuilt. That's very true. That's very true, Mr. Pfeiffer. So let's see. Mickey, you're not really talking to me.
No, we
But
we breaking it
I
down
I'm
because I
trying to
know
break it
we
down.
have to do a part two
We can
to
do a
this.
part two. We can do a part
We
two.
need to do a part two to even go in deeper into it because to me it's like all this is distraction from the corruption that you see.
Right.
Yeah,
Because and when you talk about corruption, I forgot to tell the viewers that the metal detectors came out of the maintenance budget. I mean, that's just like the opioid funds paying for the Huntington Bank that he wants to open up for the drive through to pay your bills on Saturday. As contractors, you cannot compete with the land bank. Nope, you can't. But they say, but when I sit down with them, I would like to have Michael Freeman and Don Pfeiffer. And I'm going to try to make that happen, because the answers I get from Michael Freeman is totally going against everything that Don Pfeiffer is saying. So maybe just a friendly debate between the gentlemen. I don't know. Let's see what I can come up with. So after that,
he said in the boxing ring.
come on, Don. You're making this hard for me now. I'm trying to be good tonight. So Councilwoman Burns, she did state yesterday that she wants to put the residents first. That's what it's all about. That's what she's there to do. They went into executive session after public speaking. It was about 4 lawsuits that were already in against the city, and that leads me back to again all of the attorneys that the city has. But the highlight yesterday, and I know we got to wrap up. This man, I talked to him during the break, and because I didn't really understand what he was talking about doing public speaking. But he said, Wyntis, you gotta do it for yourself. He said they repaved Fleming Road, and he said it's so beautiful. And he said he was just driving along Fleming Road, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom. I said, well, what was that? He said the street was gone. I said, what you mean the street was gone? He said, well, when he got to Fleming and Stewart Street, he said the street was gone. He said, he said it wasn't, it had to be a big type of equipment that came and took up part of the street. I said, well, was it caution? He said, ain't nothing there. He said, and the street is gone. He was pissed. He said, because the street is gone. So he said, once he got back on the street, he kept going down. He got to Pearson Road. He made a right, And he said as he was going up Pearson Road when he got by Susan. Now, if y'all watch me, y'all know I've been talking about this, but I ain't been over there in a while. He said it's a tree growing up in the middle of Pearson Road. Now, last night I heard somebody, I think it was Councilwoman Burns, said that she had talked to somebody about that tree or the stuff that was in the middle of Pearson Road, and they was waiting for to clean out the gravel. Now we have heard everything from they couldn't fix it because it's a creek that runs from Devil's Lake all the way to the back of Northwestern. They were waiting on some parts to come in. They kept fixing it, but the street kept sinking. What the hell is going on with Susan and Pearson? Susan Street and Pearson Road. My God, City of Flint, please, if you don't do nothing else, can you please figure that out for us, please? I really want to go by and see that. So, I did like what Dante's, I can't remember Dante's last name, but this was doing public speaking, and he said that people say that he's crazy, but he says looking at council, he looks normal. So that really threw me for a loop. And then a lady said that she was pissed because to come down there and see all of the renovations that they made to the chamber. She said while she was sitting there trying to wait and ask for some ARPA money the last meeting, her damn roof caved in on her house and came in through the kitchen. Now she said, "How dare, how dare y'all? Y'all down here concerned about and when she say y'all, she's saying y'all because it's council as a whole. Even though everybody didn't vote for it, it's still council as a whole. Y'all getting all y'all stuff fixed up. Y'all paving these streets. Y'all giving these money to all of these 501c3 trappers, and people.
I came through her daughter.
Her daughter's
room because that's what time.
Her daughter's okay. Well, I know the roof came through. And it's a shame that we are doing no, not we. The administration is doing everything that they want to do with the ARPA funds, and it's not getting into the hands of the residents. And I don't understand why council after council after council, if can't y'all stage some type of a protest or something, don't talk about nothing until y'all figure out the ARPA money. This money has been here for over 2 years, going on 3 years. And all the residents have seen was a piece of paper that y'all say was an application. That's not an application. That's back to being an application. That's not an application. And a $300 water credit that half the people didn't see because most of the people in the city of Flint are renters. So it went to their landlord. That money was supposed to be for the least of them. That's why I'm sitting here in this chair now, and the money didn't go to the people, it didn't reach the residents. So how can you say, oh, Winters, you a Debbie Downer, 810, y'all so negative? What do we have to be happy about? How can we sit here and pop champagne bottles and say, let's go watch a movie in the park and let's go on the trick-or-treating walking downtown when people are really trying to figure out if my roof is going to be able to make it through this winter, when they really hoping that this rain let up outside right now because it's raining on the inside of their house. It's time out for the jokes and whatever hidden agendas that you got. You got to help the residents. But where are the people to help the residents? Why is it just 810? Why is it just Maurice Davis? Why is it just Arthur Woodson? Where are the groups that have benefited off of the ARPA funds? Again, where's the NAACP? Where's Black Lives Matter? Where's the National Action Network? I want to see somebody come out and speak for the people. Does it always have to be a photo op or money involved? Do something for the people. 10 years, 10 years, and still no clean water. But you want us to be happy and celebrate? For what? What is it to celebrate? So, it's a lot more that I could go into, but I think that's pretty much all I want to. I'm just gonna hold out for tonight because I'll be back on tomorrow with Gina at 5 o'clock for Sister Circle. We're revamping Sister Circle. Sister Audrey's going to branch out and she's going to be doing some great things on her own. So I'm excited about that. I am definitely excited about tomorrow at 1 o'clock for Trevor's Rant. Baby, if y'all have never watched Trevor before, I want all 166 of y'all to tune in to Trevor's Rant tomorrow because we want to hear from the man that walked in with a rifle to city council. Now, y'all know how we close it out. Tell us where y'all from. We want to see where y'all from. Y'all know how we end our program. Again, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, we got Maurice Davis coming back on our Friday playlist in the morning. I know my guy Arthur Woodson, he's gonna give it to us with live talk from I think it's talk. Let's talk about Flint. Anyway, Arthur Woodson's page at 11 o'clock. That's my guy Art. Don't forget Art at 11, Trevor at 1, and then Sister Circle with Gina and I will be back on at 5. And we got people coming in right now. Thank you from watching from Louisiana, baby. Louisiana, the 10th Ward, Dr. Padroni. That's my guy right there. Trevor, Flint, Michigan, of course. And listen, while we're talking about this, don't forget 810 News Media Group. In another week, we got another week of promo, and then we're gonna get started with the morning bump. We got some great things coming for you guys when you get to work, on your way to work, or just sitting there on your coffee break from 9 to 11 each weekday, Monday through Friday. We're gonna be on. We got Clack gonna bring you some sports. We got Trevor's gonna bring you the right wing. Then we also have our doctor of 18, Dr. Padroni. He's going to be here with us on some days as well. So get ready for the morning bump. And where else what you doing, Mickey? You doing all of this stuff up here? Tell me where they're from. The 305 Miami. Yes, baby, from Miami. Flintstone 810. I love all my Flintstone, South Carolina. Thank you, South Carolina in the house. Winston, Winston Salem, North Carolina in the building. Love you too. Auburn, Alabama, and also to the lovely couple from Cincinnati, Ohio. I got to put up your video. They came down to visit us yesterday, celebrated a 20-year anniversary. Chicago West Side, baby. How you do that? West Side, Grand Blanc. I know that's right, Grand Blanc, baby. Bucktown, Mama Quill. Thank you. Nina Crane from Greensboro, North Carolina. Thank you, baby, for watching. Memphis, Tennessee, in the house. We love you. Yes, all of our Southern players. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Knoxville, Tennessee. Gotcha. Port Arthur, Texas. Thank you so much. So listen, guys, I know y'all still gonna be putting it in here as we gotta wrap up and we gotta get out of here because we are winding down. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. My guest Dink had to go out of town today. He double booked on me. Next week, Wyntis Hall Show. Nick Few. If you don't know who Nick Few is, you better go on TikTok right now and get caught up on all of his videos. Cause Nick Few will be with us in the studio. Well, he'll be with us in the studio, also along with Councilman Eric May. So that'll be a show next week that you don't want to miss. And thank you so much. And we are out of here.
Peace. Oh, we got Las Vegas tonight.
Oh, Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you.